You guys, in this next video, this woman's asking Trump a question, and Donald Trump sees her looking really nervous, sounding really nervous. Watch how Donald Trump calms her down. Have a look.
I'm a single mom to 2 kids here, and just in 3.5 years, my child tax credit has decreased by 80%, almost.
Get what? Excuse me?
Her child tax credit has
Okay.
decreased by 80%.
That's
Sorry, my child tax credit
Right.
has decreased by almost
Right.
80%. Daycare for the lowest amount is roughly $1,400 a month for one child here.
yeah.
Last year, I broke my neck. I almost lost.
You have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
I'm having a panic attack right now. Like,
Don't panic. I'm right here with you.
But last year I had broken my neck and I tried applying for any kind of assistance and was denied because I did not make less than $700 a month. And I'm shaking like a freaking leaf. I cannot stop. So I could not afford daycare. I obviously was having to go through physical therapy and a lot of issues, and I'm still having issues to this day.
Right, I understand.
But what kind of realistic changes that do you think you can provide single parents, married parents, any kind of parent to just simply afford children in today's world with the way things are?
Right? It is not fair.
No.
You never heard of Ivanka, right? Ivanka. My daughter drove me crazy on this. We had the simplest, most beautiful I gave you the largest tax cuts in the history of our country, okay? Larger than the Reagan cuts, larger. But my daughter, Ivanka, she said, Dad, we have to do tax credits for women, for the child tax credits. She was driving me crazy. Then I did it, and I got it just about done. Dad, you've got to double it up. I said, Ivanka, it was actually more complicated than the entire bill, but I got it done. And what we're going to do, and I'm going to, because I understand exactly what you're saying, we're going to readjust things so that it's fair to everybody, because it's really not fair to everybody. But we have a lot. And we're going up higher, but we're also going to readjust because you have to make some readjustments. It's unfair to some people, and we're not going to have that. But she was the one that got it started. Those were our credits. Those were not the Democrat credits. A lot of Republicans said, rightfully, don't do it because we never get credit for that. We're not known for that. But the truth is, I wanted to put it all in the form of the tax cut. So I got the maximum tax cut, but we're also bringing down the taxes for companies and for people. We're bringing it down to 15%. And for companies, only if you make your product, build your product in the USA. Otherwise, you don't get it. So
Hey guys, there's 2 things that kind of popped out when I was watching this. First of all, if there was any other politician being asked a question in this setting, they would be listening to the person answering the question, ignoring anything about the person, and just kind of going through their head, okay, how am I going to answer this? How am I going to answer this, right? But not Trump. He's so comfortable in any setting that he's put in where somebody is asking him a question that he just can be so genuine and really look at the person and just be authentic with them. And because of that, he realized that this woman is feeling a little nervous. She even admits that she feels like she's going to have an anxiety attack. And he just knows what to say to calm her down. That was just so beautiful to watch. The other thing that kind of pointed out for me in this video was the media does not want to tell you that Trump's family helped and participated in his presidency in such a positive and rewarding way. For Ivanka to get involved and make sure that parents had childcare, could afford childcare. I mean, she made that a mission in his presidency to help her father. Not to fill her pocket like Hunter did, not to go overseas and try to make as much money as he can because his father's president. His children, like Ivanka, wanted to help him with his presidency and help make America great again. And boy, did she. She was right there for women. She was right there for parents of America. I remember it. And that is just something the left wing media is never going to show you or never going to admit.